Hi guys, my name is Yash. I'm a ECBA certified business analyst, and today we'll be discussing about prioritization techniques using CraftCart's example. As we are continuing with CraftCart, so I think it would be easy to understand. So let's go ahead. So in this we'll break Moscow, Kano Model, $100 technique, and WSJF. Okay, so let's move forward. So in the Moscow technique, as you can see, it's must have, should have, could have, and won't have. So must haves are basically without these the project fails. A should have is nice and important, but you could launch without them if needed. Could have is cool extras if there's time or money left. Won't have this time is not in this release, maybe later. Okay, so we'll look at examples of CraftCart. So imagine we are launching CraftCart, our e-commerce platform for handicrafts. So must-haves would be like user can browse products and add to cart, secure checkout and payment. Could have would be wishlist feature, product reviews. Should have would be search bar for finding products quickly. Like it's very like you know. So for example, why must have, why could have, why should have, why won't have. We'll explain further also, but yeah, I'll just narrate this and then I'll explain it. So search bar for finding products quickly, user account for personalized shopping, and won't have would be virtual reality shopping experience mobile app. Okay, so why it's useful? So you're focused first on non-negotiable, so you don't risk launching with a half-baked core system. Super important, right? So in must-haves, browse products and add to get. So why? Why this priority? So without this, the craft cart can't function at all, right? If you don't have browse products, if you don't have add to cart, you just log in and you don't see anything uh, which you can use. So it's no point in making that website, right? So that's why it's in must-have. So secure payment and checkout. It's so important. Once you browse and once you add to cart, but if there's no payment option, how would you purchase it, right? So it's must have. The most important, the core features. Okay. Then should haves would be search bar, improves user experience, but customer can still shop without it, obviously. But it's a thing which I think can be in must have, but it depends on the priorities also of the project. So okay, since it's a simple example, I think this is good. So user accounts, it I think this is also a must-have. But okay, this is a should-have here because it's a simple example here. So help personalization, but no needed on day one. Yeah, day one it's not needed because when you're launching your website, I think it's not that much important because you just have to, you just have to put on the handicrafts. You just have to see like how the website works, right? So in the must-have is basically you see, okay, it's working perfectly. Then you add all these other enhancement further as you go by, next days before launching the product, obviously, right? So could have would be wish list. Nice to have can encourage repeat visits. Could have would be product reviews. Yeah, this is definitely a could have because it's not because normally people there are many ways to review it like Reddit and different kinds of right. So I don't think so. Only the website reviews matters, but yes, nowadays it matters a lot, but yeah, it can be and could have it's something, it's not that important in the start, right? It we can build it gradually. So won't have would be VR shopping and mobile app. So too complex for first launch, maybe in future, yes. Super important, like VR shopping and all these things, I don't think so people will adopt that easily. So obviously these things, mobile app, and first the website should be made. Once the website is working perfectly, then we can go with other things like VR shopping or mobile app. So won't have, it's perfect. Okay, then let's move ahead with the Kano model. So this is about customers' happiness. Not all features are equal. Some just avoid complaints, other make customers smile, and some surprise them. So excitement needs then. So this is like the diagram which shows like the excitement needs, the core differentiated value, delighters that avoid friction, basic needs, expected measures. high impact differentiators, performance need. So as you can see now in the categories, basic needs, performance need, excitement needs, indifferent needs, and reverse needs. So what is basic need? If missing customers are unhappy, if present, no one claps. So as you can see example here, secure payments and clear product images. So it's a basic need. It's very important to have this basic need, right? Secure payments, clear product images. If we don't have it, then do you think the customers or the people who are able to upload would be happy? No, they won't be happy. But obviously, if it's present, nobody bats an eye because it's everywhere. Like every website has it, so nobody even thinks about it, right? So excitement need would be, so then we'll move on to performance need. The better the feature, happier the customer. So obviously, like when the feature loads fast, the website loads fast. It loads on time basically, and there's a easy checkout flow when we are doing a payment, a GPay, for example. There's a easy checkout flow. So people actually in this, like, the feature is better. The customer, obviously it will be happier, but yeah, that I think the customer minds it, because if there is no checkout flow, proper checkout flow, the customer will just move away. So I think, yeah, this is something which is very very important. Perfect. Then we will move on to the excitement needs, unexpected features that wow customers. So yeah, try in your room, AR preview for home decor, free gift wrapping. I think these are like the extra features which give customers a sense of enjoyment. I think the discounts can also come into this excitement need. Um, yeah, that's what I think. Then indifferent needs, features no one really cares about. So changing background colors of the website. Actually, nobody cares what background color the website would have. Reverse need would be pop up the ads for promotions. Would be features that annoy if present. Actually, it's very important to not have this reverse need at all, because just if you're just clicking on a product and then there's an ad popping out in between. So normally this is with the free websites. It's annoying as hell, and a customer actually lose their interest in the website. So yeah. So why is the Kano method useful? It helps you to prioritize based on customer delight, not just business needs. So it's so important. So as you can see, why this is the priority. So secure payment gateway, if missing customers won't shop. Clear product images, customers expect to see product clearly. Fast page load, the faster the site, the happier the customers. So smooth checkout, reduces drop-offs during payments. AR preview for decor, unexpected delight that can wow customers. Free gift wrapping, pleasant surprise that boosts loyalty. Indifferent need, website color options, no major impact on satisfaction. Pop-up ads, likely to annoy users rather than please them. So yes, I think we got a good understanding of the Kano model and the Moscow technique. So let's recap a little bit these two techniques properly. In Moscow, we have must have, should have, could have, and won't have, right? So must have is at the top of the priority, and won't have is at the bottom of the priority, right? Then in the Kano model, we have basic needs, performance needs, excitement needs, then is indifferent needs and reverse needs. So basic needs are something which are absolutely important, because without that, I don't think so the website customers will be happy to use the website, right? And the reverse need is something which is not needed at all. So that is the least priority. So it's actually not a priority also. It shouldn't come into priority category. So I hope you understand these two techniques. Let's move on to the third technique, that is $100 technique. Yeah, I love the dollar. Okay, so basically, let's in this, imagine you are a product manager and I'll give you $100 fake money to spend on features. The more important a feature, the more dollars you give it. So basically you divide the features according to the money. Like you, for example, in the CraftCart example, you allocated like $30 for product research. So why did you allocated $30? It's critical for quickly finding items, boost sales, right? So product search, like if you can't, you know, search the product, it would be very 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 daunting for a customer to just, you know, look for the product he wants. If there are more products, right? If there are less products, then there's not a problem. But if there are more products, then obviously so. But in a website which is for handcraft, like handicrafts, and many artisans are going to, like, there are going to be lakhs of artisans who are going to post their pictures of their handicrafts, made items, and all these, uh, their stories and everything. So obviously product search is super super important in this case. Then payment integration, we give $25, essential for smooth transactions, super super important. If we Once we browse the products and we purchase the product, and the payment integration should be like very very smooth. Like, like I should be just, like nowadays you directly pay through QR. It's so smooth. You don't have to put in the card details. You don't have to put in like before. You have to put in all the card details, and all these things were there. But now you just scan the QR, and that's how you make the payment. It's so smooth, right? So social media sharing, $20, help marketing, super important. If you're if you make the website, if everyone is there, artisan is posting its product, but many artisans don't know about it. So the best way to market is social media marketing or sharing. Wishlist feature, $15, good for user engagement but can wait. Yeah, it can wait. Like after you have marketed enough, after I think many people have recognized your website, many artisans have recognized your website, and you start making money, then you can add a wishlist feature or a product review. That's how product reviews come, right? So it's $10, least priority, builds trust but not urgent for launch. So high dollar means more important to business success at launch. If I had only $100 worth of development effort, I spend most on search and payment, because that they directly impact sales. So I hope you get this $100 technique. It was super super easy. Okay, so let's move on forward. So WSJF. This is a very interesting technique. That is weighted shortest job first. So in the CraftCart example, do the most valuable work first based on value versus effect. So calculate CODS, cost of delay, calculate size, determine WSJF, that is weighted shortest job first, prioritize features. Okay, so let's delay, calculate the cost of delay. So cost of delay is basically user divided by business value plus time criticality plus risk reduction divided by opportunity enablement. Uh, enablement, yeah. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, opportunity enablement. So order management would be, so the user divided by business value will be 5 maybe. The criticality will be 5. The reduction or opportunity enablement would be 8, and the cost of delay thus you get is 18. So that's how you get the cost of delay for order management, payment integration, and user management. So this is a formula for COD, that is cost of delay, and I think the important formula is actually WSJF, that is the weighted shortest job first. That is cost of delay divided by job size. So for example, the cost of delay is 18 and job size is 5, then the score, WSJF score would be 3.6. Small job size with good value is quickest win. Then payment integration is 24, cost of delay is 24, and job size is 8, then it would be 3%. And all these, like, you calculate this WSJF score, and that's how you get uh, the rank. For example, the score for order management is more because small job size with good value is quickest win. Then payment integration is 3.0, high value but takes longer than order management. User management is valuable but bigger job size makes it slower to deliver. So I hope you guys understand, like, this is so cool, like WSJF, $100 technique, Kano model, Moscow techniques. All these things a business analyst can use when prioritization of requirements. Um, Super super important. So last tip is Moscow is what essential versus optional. And like the super super essential part for us is to have a secure payment gateway, right? And to have a products good products, like the images of the product should be great. Optional would be, we might have a mobile app, or we might have a VR, right? So yeah, so that is the thing. These are the optional parts. Then Kano model, what customers expect, want, and get wowed by. So basic needs would be a secure payment gateway, product search, right? Then performance need would be faster time for the site to load. Super important. Then excitement needs would be, some discounts, giving some discounts that would excite the customer. Then the least one, that is reverse needs, would be, you know uh, pop-up ads, right? So then we go to the $100 technique. If you had $100, where would you spend most of it? Then mostly we saw that we spent the most on product search, because it's so important. If you don't have the product search option there, it would be so, like, because there are like lakhs of artisans who are going to paste their work and their products there. So it would be super important for the customer if he wants a specific product and specific options. So super important for product search to be on the top. And on the bottom you can keep anything which is not that important, right? For example, uh, like we saw, let me see. For example, last one is product reviews. The product reviews are something which is like, you can take it after product search also. So I think it's not that important. So yeah, you can, like, you give $10 to that, but you give like $35 to product search. So yeah, I hope you understand that. WSJF is also great. It is weighted, shortest, job first. Which features give you the most value the fastest? So your order management, payment integration, and user management. So order management is given the highest WSDF score, because small job size with good values, quickest win. Okay. So payment integration is high value, it's very important, but takes longer than order management. So, and user management is valuable, but bigger job size makes it slower to deliver. So basically the WSJF feature is helps, basically which feature gives the most value, understands, prioritizes requirements on which feature gives the most value the fastest. So this is very interesting. I think we can dive deep into it more, but for now I think Moscow, Kano, $100, and WSJF, I think these are clear. And I hope you understand, because this is a very simple presentation which I have made on the basis of CraftCart's example. And all these techniques, all these formulas are super cool. I love this. I'll tell you very frankly, as a business analyst, these are the things which I love a lot. Um, to solve problems and to, particularly pick the highest priority, lowest priority, understand the market. So it's super cool. And I hope you like this video. I hope you learned something from it. Thank you so much for watching.